Hi there, this is Troy Warrick, Realtor with Posh Properties, and wanted to do a video blog, a short one here today, on home buying in the spring season. So as we know, spring is here. We've had some amazing weather the last few weeks, and this spring both buyers and sellers should be prepared for a very fast-moving, intense market here in the Denver area, and even expect bidding wars. So in order to get you most prepared, I wanted to give you a few tips on how to be most successful in your buying or selling of a home this spring. So the first tip I would say is be realistic with your budget. Once you set it, you want to stick to it. Statistics show that first-time buyers actually go above their budget more often than second, third, and fourth-time buyers. And that probably makes sense since first-time buyer market is very competitive, and to really get what you want, sometimes you have to increase that. But be prepared, know your budget, know what it is you can afford, and for the most part, try to stick to that. You definitely don't want to overspend or regret your decision later on. The second tip is get your financing in order well before you go out and search for a home. In this market, you don't just want to be pre-qualified, you actually want to be pre-approved with a very solid lender. And that would be preferably a local lender, someone that has a good reputation here in this market, because when your offer is in a stack of 3 or 4 or 10 other offers, sometimes it's the lender that makes a difference, because the listing agent or the seller may have heard negative things about a certain bank or something that kind of sets your offer down. So make sure you get pre-approved and work with a good, solid, reputable local lender, not one of these internet ones. Unfortunately, they may offer the better rates, but it's not going to be good for your offer. The next thing that's very important is to find an agent with a winning track record. So take the time to find an agent who has expertise in fast negotiations, leveraging escalation clauses, and winning bidding wars, because most likely you're going to be in one. And if your agent doesn't know really the tricks of the trade in terms of how to make your offer stand out above the others, you're going to be on the losing end time and time again. Statistics show overall only 46% of all buyers actually got the first home they offered on. Now, in this market in general, I don't have exactly what that is, but I would guess it's probably maybe 30%, 20%. Very common not to get the first home you bid on. So you want to work with an agent that has excellent negotiation skills and the ability to get that offer selected when there are others you're competing against. The other tip is to start early and be strategic. So sellers considering putting their home on the market really should be thinking about this about 5 months before, and they want to make sure they do all of the kind of necessary repairs and fix up and cleaning and things like that before they list it, because even in this market you're going to get top dollar if your home really looks the part. And sure, you might be able to sell it if it doesn't look great, but in order to really, I tell my clients, in order to really get top dollar for the home, you want it to really look like it deserves top dollar. Doesn't mean you have to remodel everything, but in cleanliness and cleaning things up and fixing obvious things that need work, that's what we want to do. So those are some tricks and some tips for preparing to buy or sell a home this spring season when the market's gonna, and already is, kind of getting crazy. So I hope that was helpful. Again, if you need help buying or selling your home, or want to discuss maybe what your home needs, feel free to give me a call. Troy Warrick, Posh Properties, 303-827-5141. Thanks a lot.